up, guys? What are you guys up to?
Just here, man.
18th annual, man. It's so cool. Yeah, I mean, it's.
Part of it before.
Yeah, I mean, I've been on it a couple times. You know, I try to support him, and then you know, George Lopez too. You know, luckily and blessed for me, man. I'm always doing movies and TV or whatever. I'm in Mexico City right now filming Narcos. We're gonna be done pretty soon. Comes out in November, so that's pretty cool.
Who's your favorite fighter to watch right now?
Say what?
Who's your favorite fighter to watch right now?
My favorite fighter does a lot, man. To be honest with you, I mean, like Mikey Garcia. You know, him and Robert Garcia and all of them. Like, they got me tickets when he fought, and I brought my dad in New York City. But him definitely, like, he was a, you know, he's a 1-2 puncher, and then now he's like 1-2 with a crazy hook to the body. So I don't know. It's, you know, I saw him in Broner, man. Like, he looks really, really good. Of course, Lomachenko.
How do you see those two matching up?
To be honest with you, I see, like, I don't know. A lot of people pick Lomachenko, but he's so much heavy. Mikey's so much bigger. I think Mikey would get him, and I think people underestimate his, you know, his defense. You know, the gloves are up, and he picks a lot of things off. He catches and shoots. You know, and Lomachenko's not faster than Broner. Broner's jab is nasty. I mean, Broner's really, really fast. You know, I love boxing, man. I don't see Lomachenko surviving that. But Errol Spence, you know, Terrence Crawford.
What about those two in the matchup? Spence and Crawford.
I mean, again, I think Spence is too big. You know, I mean, I used to wrestle in high school, man, and like 5 pounds is a lot, man. I don't know if people understand it. Like boxers, man, like they're basically, their body's stripped of everything, and all they have is boxing muscles. So 5 pounds, like even just a little longer reach, even half an inch, man, that makes, you know, I sparred a couple times, and then, like, and you could definitely notice, you know, sometimes, you know, if they're smaller, they're faster, and you know, it's Hollywood sparring, so your gloves are like this big, like payaso gloves or whatever.
As an actor, you know what you're worth, man, and if you take any less, the industry could take advantage of you. Canelo Golovkin seems that it's stuck at a 50-50% demand from Gennady Golovkin.
Are you serious?
Yeah. How do they figure that out, man? 50-50% now, that's what Golovkin's demanding. What do you make of
Well, here's the thing, like in any negotiations and in movies, you know what I mean? You're like, how much does this person bring to the table? How many seats can they bring to the table? You know, again, I've been blessed. You know, there's a lot, you know, I've been doing it for 23 years. Canelo, he brings the Latinos, you know what I mean? And he's a great crossover. You know, he's a flashy fighter, and you know, Gennady Golovkin, like, how much does he bring on his own terms, right? And how much does Canelo bring? I've gone to Canelo fights, you know what I mean? And they're always sold out, and there's chance, and it's like the Beatles, you know. For me, Latinos love boxing. I mean, that's just the thing. But Latinos also love GGG. Like, what are his numbers pay-per-view? You know what I mean? And then you got to see the stats. You always got to go to the numbers. You always got to go to the money.
Who would you favor in that situation, that monetary situation?
Money-wise?
Yeah, who would you favor?
I mean, Canelo. I mean, then you got this guy. You know what I mean? Doing the negotiating. You got the Golden Boy behind you, dude, and he's the one who put a lot of people on the map, pay-per-view, and he was in on some of the things, and he battled the toughest guys, and he went up like 4 weight classes, bro. That's crazy, dude. It's like, you know, just to fight like a mega fight, dude. I'm like, I don't know if I'd be like, dude, I'm gonna. He's like, you have no idea, bro. You have no idea. I'm like, I wouldn't step into the ring. That's why I'm an actor, dude. You know.
Michael, you're an actor. You're a serious actor as well as a comedian. If you've been keeping up with the Roseanne situation, they canceled their show, man. What do you make of it as an actor? Should her tweet be held to that account where it affects her show professionally? Or?
I mean, I don't know about that stuff, man. I just know that, like, right now, you really have to be careful. Like, you know, the business 20 years ago was different than it is now, so you just have to be careful. And if you have hatred in your heart, like, it's probably not a good time to talk. You know what I mean? Probably just keep that to the curb, you know what I mean? And just try to be as biased as possible, you know what I mean? Because you're not going to make everybody happy, but at the same time, if you got road rage, Don't get on the mic.
In the wake of that, we saw Samantha Bee make a really
Samantha Bee.
Samantha Bee. She called Ivanka Trump the C word because she wanted her to talk to her dad about Trump's immigration policy.
That's not necessarily the best way to talk about it, man. You know what I mean? Because again, like, are you gonna listen? Are you gonna pay attention to somebody in anger? You know. But Jim Parsons, you know, he said something really interesting. Where like right now, a person in office can get away with a lot more than a person in the entertainment business. And right now in the entertainment business, like it's great. It's a crazy time, dude. But it's a time of awareness and stuff. But like, for sure, I mean, you know, some things that are happening that have to happen. But you just got to be careful, man.
With immigration, what would you like to see be done in this administration?
The facts are that, like, you know, that Americans are like 4 generations deep. You know what I mean? Most of the people came from Poland and Italy and you know, the Middle East, and you know, they're all immigrants. You know what I mean? Like even the Spanish conquistadors, like they came in, you know, what, 400 years ago. I don't really know the math, but I mean, right now you're doing an interview in California, in Los Angeles. You know what I mean? Those are Spanish words. You know what I mean? It used to be Mexico at one time. And I think what makes the fact is that this country is made great because of the people that had dreams from all over the place. You know what I mean? Hard-working people like my parents that went to Chicago, and you know, they wanted to get a better life for us. And so, you know, the fact is that it is founded on immigrants. I do agree with some of it where you gotta filter out. You know, you can't just bring criminals and stuff in here. But like when I go to East LA, dude, and I used to ride the bus to my to my auditions. I just saw people tired from working all day. You know what I mean? You know, gangbangers are going to be anywhere, man. Gangbangers, you know, white, black, green, whatever, you know, of all colors. There's always going to be, you know, some people like that. But I saw more. I came from a working class Mexican neighborhood in Chicago. You know what I mean? Those are like my dad working 2 jobs, my mom working 2 jobs, me, my brother always working. You know what I mean? So that's something that I know, that you have to go there and look for yourself. You know?
Always loved you.